Hello, welcome to Oxygen Not Included. And apparently I had let it run for a few cycles before I hit start, so that's kind of my problem. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so I did pick up a new dupe. It's a good constructor dupe. And I'm in the process of setting this up so that we can break into here with atmosphere suits. So let's get a few more. I need to get my atmosphere checkpoint in here. And I think I ran some wiring and I was starting to get ready to put some water in here and stuff like that. Let's enable auto bottle. Since this water is done, I need to move it over to this water supply. Let's get the power going. And I think that I'm going to be running a lot of power in here, so I want to maybe tap into here and cut this off. And maybe for the short term disable this building. Just because I'm gonna plug in some wiring, and until I have access to gold, I don't want to overdo it. I think this thing is 94 degrees. That's getting hot, so I need to deal with that also. So let's dribble some water through there. I had anticipated it getting hot. I just left it for a very long time. So let's run some piping up. It'll go in here, out here. And then maybe I want to get prepared for, I might run a little cooling circuit through each of these. I don't have the refined metal for it yet. When I get access to all that gold, I will, though. I'm going to run it down here. And then someday I'll have a big cooling loop through the whole base. But in the short term, I'm going to send water through, but only at a very, very slow pace. So that's why I'm putting this little valve in there to limit how much water gets through. Let's see what the work is going on down here. Okay, this is a higher priority. And I think let's make ceramic forever. Because I want to be able to put some more ceramic around here. And the other thing I wanted to do today was maybe make some... I'm making plastic now and again when these lure plants hatch. It looks like they're ready to actually be harvested. Let's go ahead and keep on top of harvesting these things. What's this? Mimic a bud. I think I'm doing good on food. Let's make sure the food. I think I'm sending my figs to the resources, and instead I think that we need to eat the figs. So I need to set this to be overgrow figs are allowed. And this should not be overgrow figs. And I want to put a light in here. Let's get a light so I can light up this place. And maybe along with that light, I will automate it. Alright. Let's put some automation in there and here. Let's use this fancy wire. Do I have enough 72? I don't know if that'll cut it. Alright, just enough wire for that stuff. Okay. How are we doing down here? No, why is there no water here yet? This liquid pump, we're going to deconstruct. Let's stop sending water. Let's just keep the water local for now. And over here, now we're using gas full bore, so I don't want to be using peat. So this should go only on at maybe 10 and cut off at 30. So peat should be not used whenever... And this we want to kick in often. And then I need to drain the water out of there. So Let's get this working. Let's see, water. This water, I can see someday, maybe this will drain, maybe not. That's disabled. You know, let's just, I don't want that to work anymore. We've got chlorine in here. Looks like it's low pressure, but maybe eventually it'll get enough chlorine to, you know, these things should drop their little dew drips. In which case these dartles can pick them up and eat them. Let's move you up here. Why'd you go up there? Maybe you'll eat that one. Because when they eat those, they'll poop out bleach stone. Okay, how are we doing here? We did drip some water. That's good. Not as much as I'd like. So the goal for today is to let's get this circuit finished here. You know, so I don't have to worry about this thing overheating. My thermoregulator, it's 94.8 degrees. That's really hot. I see it looks like the water's starting to boil. That's a problem. So, and can I reach the light? I don't know if I can reach that light. So maybe we'll climb up there so we can reach that light. All right, we got some more water. Let's deconstruct this. We can deconstruct these. But I want to make sure that they're only going in there if they're in atmosuit. So let's block these off. Oh boy, we're going to run in there already. Okay, let's prioritize these. Okay, drip some more water's fine. Yeah, you're gonna get burned there. Hassan, get out of there. Okay, so no one goes in or out these ways. It's only gonna be if you have a suit, and I guess I better deliver suits here. So we'll have suits. Cut through. And that's gonna be the only way in and out is with a suit. Let's get a ceramic there. Let's deconstruct this. Take these out. Let's see, plumbing. We've got a bunch of stuff in here to deconstruct. All this plumbing shouldn't go through the middle anymore. This is going to let some heat out, hopefully not too much. Alright, what are we going at? And this, I think I want to make, with the plastics that we're generating, maybe it's going to be time to make fancy bedrooms at some point in the future, but for now, let's go ahead with the plastic ladder. Alright, plastic ladder. That'll let him move up and down a little faster. This I think I want to, I'm going to have maybe fancy private bedrooms. So let's plan that out a little bit. Whoops. I want to keep some air, some ventilate airflow tiles so that air can pass up and down. How are we doing for skills? Okay, ash can. You are going to be a builder, but I'm going to let you do a little supplying for now. Higby, I think you will get advanced so you can do demolition. Max, I'm not sure. I think I do want a rancher. I want a professional rancher, and I want a really good operator yet, is what I'm keeping my eye open for. Amari, let's get you some faster moving in suits. Hassan, I can either give you suits or I can have you faster builder. Let's work on suits as well for you. Nails, I'm going to keep yours as is for now. What are we doing? Mimica bud 33, Mimica bed 6. Okay, let's dig this one up. Because I'm going to need to get up here to access these lure plants. I think that's why they're not getting harvested, is because they're possibly out of reach. And I would like to get even more of those if I can, because that's my one source of plastic. Let me put a few more of these in here. And you know what? I better, let's get airflow tiles to vent stuff out. It says hydrogen is getting caught up there. Alright. This down here is going to be our priority for the day. Let's get all this stuff done. What? Unreachable. Why not? Oh, are they... Can they not get through here? I want to get down, because there's no suits. No suits have been delivered. And I need to make sure I've got all the proper research. What are we researching? Solid management. Yeah, I need to finish this research before I can finish exploiting that stuff down there. Okay, let's prioritize this. Oh, look like we're delivering a suit. That's good. Alright, let's turn up the speed a little bit. Okay, we've got suits. They've got air coming in, it looks like. I would maybe like a little more air going down there, but maybe it's good enough for now. Alright, so if I were to do these fancy bedrooms, they're going to be 4 by 6. 6 tall, 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. Something like that. Oops. Let's make sure that I've got access. I'm gonna make sure I've got access all the way up here just in case. Elderly. 200. Oh, you're gonna die any second now. And then I will make some tender briskets out of you. Let's see, we've got multiple recreation items. Let's deconstruct that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to make sure I have enough furniture in here. Nest tables. I would like to get some more gold because that will improve the look. So maybe I'll dig out a little more gold here. You know, I think I have someone that can excavate. I've got a fancy artist. Here's some gold. Oops. Probably someone's going to get trapped if I do this. Right. Yeah, we need some gold to make fancier mess tables. These are nickel, and they look a little ugly. But some gold might be pretty. Alright, how are we doing down here? So this is... Okay, so we've got overheating. Okay, let's deconstruct that. I'll maybe make a new one out of gold so that it won't overheat so much. Are we delivering water there? Let's stop delivering water. I don't need that anymore. Oh, I delivered way too much water into here. This is not good. Right, let's deconstruct these things. put in another ladder here. And for the shipping, let's make an auto sweeper out of steel. Right about in the middle. So I can get everything on the inside. Dig this up. For shipping, I need a conveyor loader. Again, out of steel. And to get out of there, I'm going to need a conveyor shutoff, also made of steel. So the idea is I'm going to circulate stuff around in here. As this erupts, I'm going to scoop up whatever comes out of the volcano and circulate it around until it gets cool enough. And if it gets cool, I'm going to have it exit. So when stuff comes in, I need to have a bridge that it can join a loop. So I'm going to, let's make this out of iron. I'm going to come out to make a loop. I'm going to go out here and circulate around. Maybe make another bridge across there. And then come down to join that loop. Get another conveyor bridge there. So if stuff is hot, keep it circulating. But if it's cool, let's make a conveyor rail and ship it out of here. And let's go all the way up and, oops, and dump it into our main storage. Okay, and again, this whole thing in here is priority 9. Let's really get this done. The sooner this gets done, the sooner I can seal it up again. And once it's sealed up again, it'll stop leaking heat everywhere. Okay, but let's... So Hassan, your builder, you're going to be building that all the time. Let's give the dupes access to these so you can have a farmer get up there and take care of that. No, let's make that a higher priority too. Let's get that done. These plants can all go down to priority 5. We're not in starvation mode anymore. You know, maybe I need just another... Maybe I don't need this ladder. Maybe I need another entrance here. That will also solve allowing... letting hydrogen vent out the side. Yeah, so if I go like that, I can make a door here, then they can walk across the door. Then they don't need to climb up this. I can put another Mimica back in here, or a sweat corn, or whatever the case may be. Let's get this done too. Pneumatic door. It looks like I've got some gold. Right, let's get some gold mess tables in here. Oh, there are 500 gold. I can't put that many gold mess tables. Oh, they're probably up there digging them out right now as we speak. Okay, there we go. And now farmers can get across here and actually harvest these lura plants. They've been sitting there for who knows how long. Oh, I've got plastic ladders. That's good. How's my research? Okay, so the research is done. Let's go ahead and grab the next research chunk here. But now I can make... What I have to do is... a thermosensor. This thermosensor is going to sit on the rail. And it's going to say... This is going to say, if stuff is cool... If stuff is hot, keep this valve open and circulate hot stuff around. But if it's cool, shut off the valve so it's going to shunt it off to the side. Okay, let's... we no longer need that. I've got plenty of water in here, maybe too much. What's going on? Is there some pollution there? Polluted dirt. Let's sweep that up. Oh, that's where the I used to have this thing, the water sieve. What are we doing here? Down to 25 kilograms, down from 50. That's good. Let's keep slowly working at it. What are we doing? Oh, and we need to power this stuff up. So let's go with power. And I have access to gold, so let's make a nice gold conductive wire. Through here. I'm going to run it up, and I think my goal was to have another power circuit right around here. Another thing I might want to do is have a rancher in here. I've got a new one and an old one. Maybe the young one, I will send him up so he can work up there. The other choice would be to have a ranch up here. I think a ranch down here where this is growing lots of overgrow. You know what? Let's disable harvest. We will let these lums take care of stomping their own feet. This has got oxygen coming down. Alright. Let's run a pipe here to vent some oxygens. I don't want it here because I'm going to put a little wall here and a door maybe. Hey, look at all these eggs they've got. Do they give more than one egg each? Or maybe somehow I moved them before and when they left an egg? I'm just not used to seeing more than one with an egg at a time. Maybe I just don't understand what's going on exactly. Right, let's demolish that. So I can put a layer of fancy new beds up here. Alright, so this could be fancy bedrooms. You know, I should focus on one thing at a time. Oh, another good builder, but bottomless stomach I don't like. I would like a dedicated rancher would be really good, or for sure, I'm still keeping my eye open for an operator. Okay, let's get this. I think once these are done, it's ready to go. I can seal this up. Oh, do we get some lure plants? I don't know if they've gone through here yet. They're not puffing up anymore, so maybe they got harvested. Oh, and there's more seeds, so I can plant more of them. Food is looking really good. I'm happy about that. And the fact that it's getting... Oh, is this temperature? It's 100 degrees. What is going on? Oh, they didn't finish that. That's going to start boiling, and that's a bad sign. Let's get this done right away. Let's make this an emergency. Let's go 9. Let's really get that done. $99.6. That is... I don't want that water to boil. But I do like everything here is sterile deep freeze, so it's not going to go bad anymore. Why did that light go? Power. Let's get that powered up. Alright, oh, what's going on? Is it plumbing? There we go. Don't let it get too hot. Temperature 99.8. 98. All right, that's doing it. 97, 96. All right, that's a relief. One potential disaster thwarted. How are we doing in here? I think this is all built. So I think I can seal it off. Let's seal that off. And once that's sealed off, I think I can seal it off that way and then open these doors on the top again. What are we doing? Getting gold out of there? Okay, let's get this done. So you, meanwhile, I will start pulling gold out. Let's get the gold out of there. And here, I've got to say that if it's above 123, let's keep circulating. If it's cool, though, send it out. What's going on? Oh, look at this. Okay, and let's get these things done. This is sealed, so they can't go through there anymore. Let's deconstruct that. Or at least make it so people can go through. Same with this pneumatic door. Let's let people go through, but also deconstruct it. Alright, this here, my goal was, I think I want to... Do I put a wall and a door? I'm not sure if that vine can climb up. What'll happen if it sees a doorway. But I want to close this in and make this into a ranch. With a station. Grooming station. Make it out of gold so it looks pretty. Can't fit it in there yet. Okay, here gold is coming out. 104 degrees. All right. All right, that's good. We're going to have access to gold. Oh, what is this? Farm station? No. Stations, I thought. Where's my stations? Stations. Let's get a ranching station, grooming station, and throw it on there. I don't know if that's going to be too big. Right, these, let's get more Allura plants. The more of those I get, the more plastic I get. We might for plastic. 90 kilograms. Yeah, so I'm going to start, once I get more plastic, I'm going to make these into more fancy bedrooms. Let's make some bedrooms out of, Alright, so if I were to make fancy bedrooms here, I'm going to have to, it's going to have to be 4 across, 6 high is the way it works. Private bedrooms have to be 24 tiles, so I'm going to make them 4 across and 6 tall. That's my plan here. Okay, we got a ladder going up. No, let's make this ladder up here too, just... I don't want to get people cut off so they can't get around. Okay. 6 tall. And 4 across. Higby, what are you doing up there on that ladder? Let's deconstruct that ladder. Let's deconstruct this. Unfortunately, these are using a lot of metal. Oof, big fall. Are people getting trapped in here? It looks like they might be. Okay. Let's deconstruct some of these. I'm going to slow it down because I don't want these guys getting trapped. Slow it down just a little bit. The last thing I need is someone to starve to death when I'm so close to accomplishing this challenge. Or peel over the floor. Let's dig that out. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. What are we doing here? So this looks like it's fine, operating slowly. I can crank it up a little bit. We want gold first. Once all the gold is gone, then we are going to just scoop everything else that's in here out. This guy's got tail feathers, so maybe we'll, at a lower priority, get in here and dig that out. Let's get in there. I want to do that. Let's see. Okay, something like that. Let's cancel this, but I will, I will fill this with some sort of salt water or something like that. Make a watertight seal so they can't get their, so that the chlorine doesn't escape. We'll make this a nice little chlorine sealed room. I'm going to need salt water to seal it, so let's go ahead and dig in here and get this salt water. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, got some bedrooms up here. Let's go ahead even and extend a little further. Make another bedroom up here. Oh, how are we doing for heat? Yeah, let's see if I can put another... igneous rock. Let's get some more insulation around here. Just to double this up. Oh, what's... oh, that's peat. Is this a vacuum? Yeah, so that's... let's go ahead and put a little tile in there as well. Maybe I can have more fancy bedrooms up here. Alright, I don't know if this is the brightest idea here. So fancy bedrooms. We need some background tiles for that. So let's get the drywall going. Drywall. I don't know what color to go with. Oh, this blue is kind of pretty. Mech circuit blue? Kind of looks like the basic pale blue. You know, pastel blue is sort of like a standby. Maybe I'll go with... What else do we have? Oh, look at this. Wood panels. Let's have a rec room of wood panels. Let's go ahead and make it out of granite. How about these blue circuit boards? I've never seen that before. Let's put that in... I don't think I have artwork to make these fancy bedrooms yet either, but... Alright, let's just give them low priorities for working. You know what? This priority should all be like 3. Let's, no rush on that stuff. Oh, they've got the nice wood panels. This should be more... Let's get that done. We're still scooping up gold, sending it out. That's good. Oh, this one. Let's go with liquid, salt water. Let's auto bottle that. Let's get a bunch of that. Fill it up, and then we can break in there. Meanwhile, let's get our access to the salt water. Something like that. Alright, what was going on up here? Did we get a bunch of gold? We did get a bunch of gold. I see some more fossil fragments. I don't know if I have to... What I have to do to dig them up. And some here. Let's dig that up. And let's go ahead and excavate these fossils. That's... When I excavate them, I think I get lime, or at least the ability to make something that'll make lime. Can't... Why is there not... Learn skill, learn skill. Hassan can do it. Is Hassan... My only artist is also my mechatronics engineer. He is a high demand person. Oh, what's going on here? This is all boiling? What's the temperature like? Oh, because it's coming out of here at over 100 degrees. Green signal if it's above 123. Yep. I guess I'm just going to have to live with that. I might have to have a cooling circuit go through here to help. Yeah, this is a pretty hot area right now. Right? Got that, so we can now reach down here and dig that out. Dump our salt water. There's a pitcher pump. Okay, well I can't really complain about what's going on here. Oh, I can maybe turn this on. Let's see what the power circuit's like. I was going to put another one of these. Now that I've access to gold, let's put a full-size transformer in here. Do I go with this? I've got gold to spare. I'm going to be wasteful. Conductive wire. Conductive wire. Smart battery. Automation. I'm gonna go pink for the... I should probably have a system in place, but let's go with some automation wire. Uh-oh, that's... Oh, so new printables available. An operator who can't do art. That's another operator who can also build. Another loud... Oh, but he's Grease Monkey. That is a great, great operator, but a loud sleeper. So Camille You are going to be a new operator. And I'm going to take a little time to get some... Let's get her out. Vitals. Okay. Camille. You are going to be operator Camille. And since she has building skill, maybe she can eventually become another mechatronics one day far in the future. Okay, operator Camille. You're a loud sleeper. So maybe I'll put her, is it Otto as the other loud sleeper, I think? You know, I better check to see who's the loud sleeper. Vitals. I think it's Otto. Loud sleeper, yep. Otto's loud sleeper. Camille, you and Otto can sleep at the same time. Otto and Camille. And let's make sure that they're sleeping not close to anybody else. You know, Lyra, you can sleep with Hassan. You know, I can start to double up some of these. Let's just make sure that they get the right bedrooms. Okay, the loud sleepers will go up above. So let's get our cots. Copy that. So Hassan and Lyra, or Otto and Lyra can go up. Or the new, what's her name? Operator Camille. Camille, you're going to be a dedicated operator. And maybe a little bit of building, but mostly operating. Let's not even have you do any tidying or any of this stuff for now. Alright, so Camille can operate. Camille, this is your bed up here. And Otto, you can have this other bed. So you two can snore and make a racket up there, and no one's going to care. Let's prioritize this. Get these rooms finished. Barracks. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, how are we doing here? Still need some more of this. Fill up that with the water, then we'll take him and trim his tail feathers off. How is this doing over here? 13 kilograms. We're getting low. Oh, it's starting to drop down. We are getting close to being in good shape over here. When that gets really low, I might try to drain out the last of the carbon dioxide. Pressure is still too high to grow stuff. This is cooled down. We've got a lot of polluted oxygen up here. What is going on? Where did all this polluted oxygen come from? Maybe this area? Alright, let's get that deodorized a little bit. Is this thing running? Let's copy the circuits. Copy the settings, plug them in here. So, we got a full battery. This, I think, I'm going to cut this off for now. So I've got a circuit here that's not really doing anything. But here, let's get this circuit finished. Getting like nice circuits is a pretty... Oh no! Look at, there's stuff in here. I didn't deconstruct these old wires. They're just gonna break down. They're gonna... Oh, is it worth getting in there for that? I don't know. Let's take everything out of that room. Boy. I'd have to break in there again just to dig up those wires, or I can let them break. I think it's going to drive me crazy to let them break. I think I have to dig my... I think I have to open these up. Let's open this up. It's going to let a lot of heat out. Yep. It's a big old mess. I just have to chop up those bad wires in there. Get rid of the old wire, and let's get it down to just the nice new conductive wire made of gold. Someone's scalding. Yep. Well, you run in there. That's what you get. That's what you get. All right. What are you doing? Not so much time in there. Get out. Otto, you idiot. Alright, yeah, you hurt yourself again, Otto. Are you getting the frequent flyer here at the hospital room? Okay. Let's put the insulated tiles back. Priority 9. Get that sealed up. And then once this circuit's finished, I will turn all these buildings back on. Alright, okay, yep. Seal it up. There we go. Okay, I might call it for the day. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. This has got enough, it looks like. Salt water. Yep, that's good. So let's stop the deliveries. And I can go in there now. You can go inside there. This guy can be relocated to trim his tail feathers. This one must have died and gotten turned into meat at some point. Yeah, I am very happy with the way things are rolling here. Not thrilled about all this polluted oxygen. Maybe I put another little mesh tile and get another thing up here as well. Just to clean up the polluted oxygen. Lure plants are working, making more plastic. Oh, look at the bedrooms are coming along. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to put artwork in here. Or maybe just hanging planters to start with. What's the decor looking like? Not that great. Not terrible, but still overall pretty gloomy. Plastic ladder's ugly, and the wire is ugly, but hopefully I'll start taking care of some of that stuff. All right, I'm pretty happy with the way things are. No research selected. Let's get some more research going. Yeah, we'll. Is this ranch working? Is it a ranch? It is a ranch. And there is an egg. I think that egg might not be... That might be a, still a wild egg. I want to keep, like, all the wild ones wild. I don't know why I want to do that. And then we'll have a set of tame ones that we can use to harvest for their extra meat and stuff like that. Maybe we'll have a couple layers of tame ones and a layer of wild ones or something. I'm not exactly sure what the big picture is. But overall, I think the next on the agenda is to make a big cooling loop and keep expanding these bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe I can fit 12 bedrooms in here. I might have to put some bedrooms over on this side. Past the massage clinic. And, oh, we can do a lot of sweep up. Let's send some low priority sweep orders just to, whenever you get around to it, pick up stuff. Alright. Yeah, pretty happy with the way things are going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.